How you doing, everybody? I've got the bright sunshine in my face here, lovely blue skies. I'm here with Adam Firth, who's part of the Matrix media team. We're actually doing some filming here where we're just going through some winter approaches for tackling F1s and carp here at Lindome Lakes. You know, it's somewhere where I've spent a bit of time this winter, and having a very mobile approach has definitely been the way to fish it. And that's what we've been doing today. This is a video that will be going on to the Matrix YouTube channel in a week or two for you, so you will be able to watch that. Now, one of the things I've been getting asked about a lot this year, because I made a big issue that certainly the second part of last year I didn't really do much coaching. I didn't go out and do any sort of one-to-one days. I did very few of them anyway, and we weren't able to do as many of the group coaching days. As you may know, those are days that I run with myself and Dean Barlow, just purely because the calendar was so busy, and a lot of the days that we did run were kind of announced at the last minute. And I've got to openly admit that I know Dean absolutely loves the coaching side of what we do now. I really enjoy it, you know, and there were a few instances last year where it really kind of, you know, drills home to you about, you know, there are people out there that generally want to improve their fishing, and there's only so much you can learn through watching videos. Obviously you can do some of our online courses, but there are certain aspects that literally just half a day sometimes with an angler like myself or Dean, where it can just really help you out, you know. And we do generally love helping people as well, you know. It is something that I would like to have done more of last year. So the reason for this upload is just to kind of let you all know that we are going to be doing more coaching this year, and you know, there were certain sessions at the back end of last year that just reminded me that, you know, there are people out there that do really want to just improve on some things so that they can enjoy the fishing a little bit more. I think the last session of the year last year was with Elliot, and that was a fantastic day. We didn't catch many fish, but that was at Sprottborough on the River Don, and the river actually rose overnight. We couldn't believe it, you know, and he had to travel a long way. However, we've got quite a few planes going over today. However, he still wanted to go and have a day on the river. He'd never caught a river bream ever, and so we went to Sprottborough on the River Don. The river was rising overnight, and when we got there, there was obviously extra water in, and I was really fearing the worst. You know, I know from experience that we were literally looking to get a bite, and bless him, you know, he had so much enthusiasm. We went off to Sprottborough. We fished the first peg because I felt that if we were going to get a bite, it would be there, because the water's a little bit steadier there. And whilst it was chucking it down with rain, you know, he was still really enthusiastic, and it just kind of reminded me that there are people out there that are super keen. And you know, it's not all about just catching loads of fish, you know, it's about enjoying it and learning it as well. And he became my new hero. He actually went and got a fish first cast, so how could one not film this? It's horrendous conditions. It's come up 4-inch while we've been setting up. You are my new hero. Well done, mate. That stick down there, the point of that stick was bang on where it goes into the bank. That was on level with the water while we were setting up, and that's come up. It's more than 4-inch, could be 5-inch in the space of an hour, and he's had that first cast. It's an introduction to river fishing. Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
I was absolutely over the moon for him to catch a fish straight away like that. Not only to get a bite first cast, but for him to actually hook it and land it, and for it to be a good bream as well. It was his first ever bream, and that really made his day, you know. And there's things like that you know, we love to see anglers improving. You know, ultimately that's exactly what I did 10 years ago when I wanted to fast track my learning and understanding, particularly of feeder fishing, you know, and that's what I did. I booked a day with Dean Barlow 10 years ago, and look how that panned out. Just that literally saved me 2 years of just trial and error, because a lot of the fishing I was doing was on my own. And at the back end of the year as well, we finished off with a group coaching session. We had 2 days at Meadowlands, and that was a fantastic day. We were on 2 lakes. The first day we were on Warren Lake, and the second day we were actually on Lansdowne, and we covered lots of different tactics there for targeting commercials through winter. We had a great set of lads there, and one of the things that I really love and never expected is that probably 50% of those anglers were anglers that have been on our other days as well, you know, and some of the anglers now have been on 10 and 12 of our group days, which is great, because they, you know, they become friends, you know, and you get to see how they develop. So one of the reasons, or the main reason for this upload, is just to let you know that this year I made a promise to everybody interested in just speeding up you're learning by booking either a one-to-one day or a group day, that I will be getting the dates on the website early this year, because I totally appreciate a lot of people need to book time off work. They might be a midweek session, so you need to book time off work, let family know, and all that sort of stuff. So there are 3 dates or 3 group days already on the website now. One of them is at Southfield Reservoir, and as you can imagine, that one is all about bream fishing. So if you fancy a day bream fishing, there is one at Southfield. We've also got one at Burton Joyce on the River Trent, so that will be covering fishing rivers, particularly the River Trent, going through styles of feeder fishing, float fishing. And we've also got, I think there is, at the current time of filming, there is some vacancies available on our annual Catch Fishing Channel Cup. Now that's our annual event now, we run that every year. And that's a great day where you can get some live match experience. Lots of the things we're doing in fishing is all about decision making, watercraft, match management, how and where you fish, and also ultimately not how you start a match, but sometimes how you might have to change your match, you know, in accordance to what's happening around you. And that's a perfect opportunity for that, because it is actually, you will be fishing a live match, but under the instruction of myself and Dean as well, working with you to formulate your plan and all that sort of thing. All these group days and things are explained on the website, so I'll put a link directly underneath this video to that for you. It's catchfishingchannel.co.uk, that's the website, the link is underneath, and that's the website that will tell you more about these days, when they are, what they're all about, and it also allows you to book on there as well if it is something that you're interested in. So to keep my promise to everybody who asked last year and early January, these group days, they will be getting announced nice and early for you so you can plan, and there are also one-to-one dates on there as well if you want to have a one-to-one day. There are certain things in fishing, you know, and that by spending time on the bank with someone can just save you. In my case, it saved me at least 2 years by booking a day with Dean 10 years ago, because that's how long it would have taken me to go through trial and error of my casting, you know, all the best knots to use, rigs and all that sort of thing. So if that's something you're interested in, it's something that can value lots of people. I was only out yesterday with a couple of good friends of mine. They're now members to the channel. That's Mark and well, the 2 Marks as I call them, and we were at Hallcroft, and you know, it was a really tough day. It was a really tough day. There was literally ice down the margins on some of the lakes, and I didn't think they were even going to catch, you know, but they stuck at it. A really nice patient approach. And one of those anglers, you know, his entire goal for the day was to improve his accuracy, was to learn how to cast straight, basically. You know, he wasn't happy with it. It was spoiling his fishing a little bit, and literally within 20 minutes he was casting to the same spot every single time. You know, and that's how days like this can just help speed up, you know, your ability fishing and just your understanding. So I hope you appreciate this upload. I will be updating you on things like this throughout the year, and obviously if you have got any questions, you can go to the website. That'll answer a lot of them for you, and my email address is on there as well if you want to learn more. So whilst the planes have never stopped while I've been filming, Adam's already caught a fish. I better get back on the box so that he can get some more work done. But I hope you appreciate this upload, and welcome to all the new subscribers, and please give this one a thumbs up if you want to see more of these updates this year. So thanks for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.